Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to my video. Okay, so just want to do a quick fix on on a on an intermittent no start issue with 2007 Volkswagen Passat. So here's the issue that has occurred with this vehicle. So hadn't had any issues with this car in a while, right? So I was driving one day, and 20 miles into the drive, the car just shuts off on me. It just shuts off. Everything else does work though. The radio, the blower motor, all the lights are on. Everything works. All right, it just shuts off on me. So what I did was I took the key out, put the key back in, try to start it, and it started right back up. About 7 minutes later, it cut off again. All right, I did the same thing, took the key out, to put the key back in, try to start again, it started. So I got to where I was going doing this, but it kept on shutting off on me. And there was the blinking steering symbol. It did flash on dash. So there's a couple of fixes for this issue. I know that blinking steering light blinking is indicative of a problem with the steering lock going out, and a lot of people think, that's like the first thing they think of when that flashes and your Passat, your Volkswagen dies out on you on the road. All right, this situation is an intermittent no start. Well, is it like, okay, it's an intermittent cutoff as far as cutting off on you, and there was a no start, and I had to wait 5 minutes to get it started again. All right, I guess it's a no start, no crank issue if you're driving the Passat and it dies out on you while you're driving it. And originally thought that it was the steering lock that was the issue. The steering lock was changed, and unfortunately that did not fix the issue. Still had the same problem. So the second fix was the immobilizer on the car. Swap that out. Was hoping that would just fix the issue, because I know that it wouldn't have been the starter, wouldn't be the alternator, because if it was the alternator, wouldn't be able to turn on without any kind of outside power source to turn it on. I was able to turn on every single time to drive it, but it would cut off every 5 minutes. I know it's not the starter, because obviously if the starter died out, it would die out with the car sitting parked off, and then when you try to start it, there would be issues starting. It wasn't the immobilizer, it was none of that stuff. So I was looking into a couple of things. I didn't think it was a fuse or a relay, considering I was able to start it up and then drive another a couple miles, and then it just shut off. Was able to turn it back on. So normally when a relay or a fuse go out or is blown, what happens is, there would be no connection to that fuse if it was blown. A relay, possibly. So I was looking at the glove box, And the relays, there are 2 relays behind the glove box of this car. All right, one of them, I think both of them are 460. That's what it's numbered. If you guys have this issue, just, you know, this is gonna be a quick fix. If you guys have this issue, you shouldn't be stranded. It shouldn't keep you stranded, considering I was able to drive a good distance, you know, a bit, you know, it's shutting off on me after a certain while. But I was able to swap the 2 relays. All right, it's behind the glove box. I was able to switch the 2 relays, and once I switched it, it drove fine for a good while. Didn't have any issues with it, so I knew right away that it was that relay that was the problem. Went to AutoZone, picked up the relay, popped it in, drove it around. It's been a good month since I started having those issues, and I haven't had those issues since. So if you guys are in that kind of situation with issues that sound similar to this, where you're driving on the road and then your car just shuts off on you, I mean, it could be the alternator, but if you're able to get a start again and then drive another 5 miles, it's not the alternator. All right, try this fix. There's a good chance that it'll resolve your issue as far as this particular situation. All right, and if you guys are in this kind of situation, particularly this situation, and this has helped you guys out, or if you guys have any comments about this video, want to add anything to it, please leave your comment in the comment section. Please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. And hope this has helped you guys out. All right, guys, take care.